going on, guys, and welcome back to Reptiles. In today's episode, we're here at Travis Ravert's house, and we're going to be just going over his collection and what he's doing breeding his skinks. I got the dog, he's got an Eastern, so tell us, Travis, how long have you been into reptiles?
I've been into reptiles since roughly about 2005. I bred ball pythons for a bunch of years. Got out of that and switched over to blue-tongue skinks.
Awesome. Blue-tongue skinks are like one of my absolute favorite reptiles right now. There's plenty of cool reptiles, but just check this Eastern out. It is just like totally chill here with Travis, and it's gonna be awesome. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through and show you some of Travis's collection and what all he's working with and what he's produced and what his future plans are for breeding. So stick with us, guys. We'll be right back.
Alright guys, so I figured we'd get some skinks out now, take some pictures of some skinks. Before we get started though, I'd love to give a shout out to the rack. You know, he's always there for me for pictures. Oh, no, this is just a joke. I'm only kidding. Luke, can you want to take this, Luke?
Yeah, I got this.
Just be careful, that's got to go up on my bedroom wall then. So
I thought this was on the ceiling above the bed.
Shh, don't, those are mirrors.
Sorry.
No. In all honesty, after a big PayPal transaction and a lot of persuading, I got Greg to chip off a piece of the rock and send it to me so we could take some good pictures. Start out, this is my 2015 Sunrise I got from Ron Kuto. It's a female, it's the mother of the skinks I produced last year. That won't sit still. Right, this one here is a skink I got from E.T. Geckos. All the ones that have been out are 2015s. So these are going on 2 years old. This one here I'm hoping is a female. Austin told me it's a male, but I think he's wrong. Guy doesn't know everything people think he does. The guy likes ponies, for Christ's sake, so, you know, what kind of faith can you have in a person like that? It's okay, Luke, you can laugh. We all know it's true. I remember Luke telling me earlier about how he had a male or a female that turned out to be a male that Austin said, so the guy's not always right.
I can see some retaliation coming from this video.
I want to see when, Austin does his video,
We could go there and find out that he only has actually 3 skinks.
Yeah,
and he's stealing pictures from the internet.
Seems like the thing he would do just to embellish himself. Austin's a great guy. Everybody, buy skinks from Austin. He produces skinks that bite you off camera, make you scream like girls.
Which you guys will be able to see in my blog.
And by the way, Luke edited that screaming. Okay, that wasn't me. But I paired this one with a male and had some tail wagging going on, but it's about as far as we got out of it, so we'll see.
There's still plenty of time.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of my stuff hasn't been out of brumation that long, so still got time. Here's a 2015 male from Jeff Green. When I bought skinks originally, I kind of went with a lot of lighter, brighter, rather than darker. Some of the skinks actually changed a lot as they grew up. This skink here got a lot lighter as it grew up. This here is another Jeff Green male that I have. They actually have the same father, different mothers. So you can see the difference in parenting and what you pair up as far as the outcome of the babies.
And one thing you guys will be able to notice is just the size that these skinks get to, which is plenty manageable size, but for those of you who have younger kids who are looking for their first reptile, this is a very, very good size. It's not too small and it's not too big. And it's just, they make great pets. that's one thing that, you know, is really being pushed right now, is the fact that, you know, these animals are awesome animals, and they do truly make great pets from everyone from 3 years old to 80 years old. They just completely cover the spectrum.
And for the most part too, they settle down with age. All but one, you know, really handleable, really nice.
Everyone has that one.
Yeah, that one.
But again, you can get over things like that with lots of handling. You know, for those of you who have one skink and you handle it every day, it's not going to be that one that we have that, you know, because we simply can't handle all the animals every single day. We handle them a lot, but to the degree that a person with a single pet can, it's not as great.
Yeah, I was thinking about pairing my female sunrise with this guy this year. Not sure yet. I think the orange and that'll be a good mix with that.
Yeah, that would definitely be a great combination.
It's amazing how you have two skinks and you'll think, oh, they would look good together, and then you pair them together and see actually how different they are. You know, like I think the animal has a decent amount of orange in it, but
yeah,
you put it next to the sunrise and it doesn't look orange at all.
Yeah, just because, you know, you might see a project out there that's very, very popular. It's not to say that you can't do it to a different degree. Like, you can go for fire orange or very, very light faded out orange. I mean, there's just so much you can do with the polygenics in these animals.
Alright guys, here's my male T Plus from Ray Gerge. I think he's starting to come into shed, so he doesn't look the greatest. So this was the male that I used last year to breed. Get back, baby. Come on. Gotta move. He's gonna give you a kiss.
And you guys are clearly able to see how vicious blue-tongued skinks are and how they should not be anywhere near young kids. She almost just lost her nose.
Almost. So last year I used him and I paired him with my sunrise. We'll pull some babies out then to show you some of the offspring from the pairing.
Alright guys, so one thing that I wanted to point out while we had this pair here in front of us is some of the what are supposed to be physical differences between males and females. Now this is, again, not 100% accurate by any means all the time, but these are supposed to be a couple of the things that you're supposed to be able to tell. Now this is the male, this T positive, and then this sunrise is the female. You're able to see she has a much more parallel style body. Her body is even. It does not taper like a stereotypical casket or coffin like the male does. Another thing that is supposed to be a difference is the head shape. You're able to see how the female has this more pear-shaped head, and the male's head is a lot more elongated and even. It doesn't really have that large swell towards the base of the head.
Alright, so we'll leave Mom out here for a little bit, but this is one of the babies from last year. That's psychotically not going to work out. But there's a decent amount of variation between the skinks and the litter. I think I sent the nicest one to Austin, of course. I wanted to keep one that I thought was a female, but I think it wound up being a male, so screwed over on that one.
One thing that I really like about her baby there is the red on the outside of its banding. It has like a strip of red scales on the top and bottom of each band, which is really, really cool.
Fortunately, a lot of the siblings are in shed. This is another one of the siblings. Like I said, all the other ones I have are basically in shed, but one of the other ones is a lot more orange. So there's pretty big variation in the litter. This one here is real orange, but so unfortunately it's coming in the shed, so it doesn't really show the true colors of it. It's one of the other ones, which is in some state of shed. I swear that skink's been in shed for months. Like, it looked like it was coming in shed forever ago, and it hasn't shed. What we have here is 3 of the 4 black and white animals from Austin. And you can see the one that's crossed over the other one. The one underneath has a different look, which the other one I have that's in shed has the same look to it. This skink here is, the father was a fen white. The mother was, I don't know. Neat thing with a lot of the fen white babies is the bellies on them are usually a clearer belly, where they don't have more of the patterning. It has mixed patterning going across. Laid back.
Just chilling.
See if we can. So this skink here is also from Austin. It was a Gala male bred to a female that was produced by Stacy Michaels. It's a really nice skink. Alright guys, what we have here is my dark northern project. No, I'm just kidding. These are NSW Eastern I-bands. These were produced by Ron Couto.
Alright guys, so we're wrapping up here at Travis's. We looked at a ton of awesome animals. We looked at northerns, we looked at easterns, we looked at all kinds of cool animals. But there's one thing that Travis has been working on with John Robbins. It's been a pretty revolutionary idea as far as pets go, and as far as reptile keeping goes for pet owners and hobbyists. So Travis, do you want to explain what you guys have been working on?
Oh, absolutely. You know, after Greg's video, it really kicked John Robbins in the ass, and he was working really hard. And granted, it's only the prototype, but we have here is the Skink diaper. Okay, this is just a prototype model. I know it looks kind of rough, but this is the future of not getting crapped on by your skinks. So, your skinks can just roam all over your bed, wherever, and you don't have to worry about doo-doo on your bed. So, that's a good thing,
Yeah,
so.
and like what you guys are able to see here is the diaper actually, there's a hole in the diaper for the tail and cutouts for the legs, and then there's actually Velcro featured here, so that way it's easy to put on. One thing that Travis has done to kind of corner this area of the market is he has copyrighted this idea. So you guys are not going to be able to really work on this project.
Yeah, don't knock up your own, okay? I will sue you.
You definitely don't want to get sued these days, because they'll take everything you own,
all
including
your
your house,
will be mine. Yeah.
which would be bad. So guys, just keep that in mind. Don't copy Travis's idea. They should be hitting the market here at PetSmart and Petco. Within the near future, the first model should hit. There will be different sizes for those people who keep larger monitors. They're actually even working on a more durable version for things like alligators and crocodiles, where the rough scales would really wear on it.
Yeah,
so,
they're kind of waterproof too for them.
Yeah,
you don't want your alligator getting his diaper soaked just swimming around, and it's
yeah,
aquarium, so.
You don't want to change your alligator's diaper too often.
No, definitely not. They don't like it. So.
Yeah, so. Aside from that, aside from this amazing idea that you and John Robbins have come up with, explain to us how you keep your animals.
I keep all my skinks in racks. For the moment, when I cool them down, I kept them on aspen. I've kept on paper. I've kept on cypress. It's all a preference, I think. Some people like to keep on this or that. Like I said, a lot of it's preference, what people want.
Yeah, it seems like these animals are pretty easily adaptable to their environments, and so there certainly might be one way that's a little bit better than others, but there's always a lot of options for you guys. For some people, like here in Pennsylvania, it's pretty hard to get cypress mulch, and when you can find it, it's really expensive. So there are other options that are doable.
I think the other thing too is the species that you keep. I mean, obviously keeping Marukis or something like that, you know, IJs on paper isn't the greatest. You know, Northerns have lower humidity requirements. So.
Yep, and when you're talking about gigas and stuff like that, they do need a lot more humidity. So to give them something like paper, you know, it's not really going to offer them the humidity that they need to remain healthy and have good, healthy respiratory systems and good sheds and everything like that. So with that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this breeder feature. I would love to get out and do more with meeting up with breeders and physically shooting at their places. But, you know, guys like Greg, he's so far away, it's really not feasible for me to do that. So we are working on more. I just want to thank Travis for everything that he's done for us today. We've had a great time here at his place, and he's got some amazing animals. If you guys are interested in possibly purchasing any animals from him, he doesn't have a business page or anything like that, so you're able to find him in the Keepers group. I believe you're even a member of Enthusiasts.
Yeah.
So you guys can always find him on there and hit him up for babies. See what he's got. You know, he could have Easterns this year.
Hopefully.
He should have Northerns. So it's gonna be awesome, guys. I can't wait to see what he produces here in the future. And with that, I just wish that everyone has a great day, and we will see you all again.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.